Probably not the greatest spot to chill, but I'll chill here anyway. I was watching the rain. Finally, sun came out. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Late breakfast. I'm probably gonna go out biking, and after that I'll probably go hit the gym. Just feel like I'm so stagnated right now. I want to make sure that I get some exercise too. I've been stagnated for months and haven't gotten any exercise this summer. So I want to make sure before the summer ends I get a little bit of exercise, kind of lose some weight. I put in some weight, so I feel bad about it, but probably gonna start a workout now. It's a gorgeous day for a bike ride, so I think it's a good thing to do. I think I'm gonna have to hit the roads and start biking. Alright guys, I'm just gonna hit the gym here guys. I'm just gonna use the treadmill. I'm not gonna work out hard today. I'm just gonna be walking on a treadmill, just gonna get a little bit of an exercise, that's all. Oh, is this your stuff here?
Yeah, sorry.
Hey guys, so just here at the playground with my son. I'm just letting him play right now. It's almost sunset, but it's still pretty bright. It's almost 8 o'clock now, but anyway, the reason I want to talk to you today is because I want to answer a question from one of my viewers. The question was very interesting. It was about the rate. Like, his question was like, is 16 bucks an hour enough to sustain one's need here in the US? And I thought I'd answer that, and the straight answer to that is not really, because 16 bucks an hour is super low, to be honest with you guys. I can't imagine someone making 16 bucks an hour and supporting a family in the Philippines, supporting a family here even. If you're by yourself, maybe, yeah, maybe, depending on also the state that you live in. it depends on a lot of factors, guys, like the state you live in, the city you live in. If you're in like the more expensive states, then not a good idea to take a contract that only pays you like 16 bucks an hour. But if you live in those like much cheaper states, like maybe in the south, like Alabama. I'm not so familiar. I've only lived in Illinois and Minnesota my whole life here in the States, so I can only speak for those two states. For Minnesota, I don't think that's really doable unless you have someone else that also makes the same, if not the same, maybe like more than what you make. So if you're just gonna do the math right now, like 16 bucks an hour times 8 and times 10, assuming that you're gonna be working full-time, like 10 days in 2 weeks, then you're gonna be making $1,280. But that's not what you're gonna get, because you're of course gonna have to pay for taxes, and then you have like maybe insurance, like other stuff you have to pay for. So you're probably gonna get clean 950, something like that, a little over 900, or if not 1,000. So let's say 1,000, and then you have another 1,000 the next 2 weeks. So you're basically making 2,000 in 1 month. And you know, I just think that's not enough, because like, what about your rent? Like, if you're gonna be paying for rent, like minimum rent here is probably like 1,000 or 1,100. The lowest for like a 1-bedroom apartment or 2-bedroom apartment is probably like 1,500. So that being said, then you're gonna be left with like what, $900? So you have a very tight budget there. And if you're sustaining someone in the Philippines, supporting someone there, sending money there, or even if you have family here in the States, that's really hard if you're the only ones making that money. But if you have someone like a spouse, like I said, or a partner that also makes the same amount or even higher, then that'll help. I guess that would be doable. But you know, I'm not trying to stop anybody to come here to the States just because like someone offered them a contract that's a low-paying job. Maybe that's like an opportunity for you to get here, and then maybe eventually you can find a much better job that pays a much better rate. But it's just something to think about, because like coming here to the States is not as easy. Sometimes, you know, it works, sometimes it doesn't. And you know, contracts can either be renewable and not renewable, and a lot of contracts that I see are not renewable. So yeah, you don't want to waste your time and effort and money coming here to the States, and then eventually you're just gonna get sent home after 3 years or 5 years. You want to make sure when you come to another country, you have to make sure that you're getting paid enough that you are able to save up enough money to reach your goals. I don't know, whatever that goal is. If you're planning to like do business in the Philippines, or planning to do like purchase a home or property in the Philippines and stuff like that. But yeah, that's about it, guys. I think that's just what I think, and that's always based on my opinion. So I hope I've answered that question. I've given you guys some idea about like as far as the rate and what's attainable. But honestly, if you were going to really get like an ideal rate, I would aim for something like $40 or maybe $30 or something like that at the minimum, just because it's super expensive nowadays, especially now that things have doubled up, especially gas and stuff, and even like the food have doubled up. So 16 bucks an hour is really not enough. But yeah, I hope guys I've answered some of the questions. I hope I've given you some idea. Jump! Good job!